What he thinks when you don't text him back. 10 usual guy thoughts. Understanding a guy's true thoughts can be challenging, especially when you don't respond to his text. This is one of the most difficult aspects of being a woman, as it's easy to feel like you deserve more attention from someone you're interested in. You might intentionally delay responding to his messages to measure his interest level. But what impact does this actually have on him? What emotions and thoughts does he experience when you don't reply to his text? If you've ever wondered about these scenarios, you can learn more by reading this blog. 1. He thinks you find him boring. This is one of the possible thoughts that could cross your guy's mind if you don't respond to him. He might think you don't enjoy chatting with him because he is a dull conversationalist. This could make him feel bad about himself. If he has faced a similar problem before, he may feel insecure about his ability to text well. To regain your attention, he will try to start more engaging and entertaining conversations by using jokes and memes. He may also believe that he needs to be a more captivating or imaginative person in general to please you. If his insecurity is severe, he might spend much time scrutinizing his past messages to figure out where he lost your interest or where you got bored. 2. He fears you are not interested in him. Not responding to his messages may be an effective strategy to reignite his pursuit of you. If he senses that you are uninterested in him, he may try harder to make you fall for him. He may do this by attempting to reconnect with you, proving that he is a worthwhile partner and not playing games. This approach will also emphasize your value as a prize, particularly in the early stages of a relationship. Not responding to a guy's messages may increase his desire for you and interest in pursuing a long-term relationship. 3. He may think he's being too needy. It can be difficult to interpret the meaning behind not receiving a response. Perhaps the individual is coming across as excessively needy and causing you discomfort. Alternatively, he could be anxious about something important you mentioned and may have responded in a way you didn't appreciate. He may also believe he is entitled to know if you're alright and feel it's too late to apologize since it's been a while since you talked. 4. He becomes confused. If he believed that everything was going well, he might not have any understanding of the current situation. It's challenging when someone you care about is drifting apart, and he may begin to feel negative emotions. If this occurs, he may either communicate his dissatisfaction with you or end the relationship. Many men enjoy the thrill of the chase to some extent, but this enthusiasm is not permanent. 5. He gets paranoid about going beyond boundaries. If the guy is prone to overthinking, he may assume that he has made a mistake with his text and jeopardize his chances with you, especially if he's interested in a serious relationship. He might then become anxious and attempt to avoid ruining his chances. If you do not reply to his initial message, he might send another one in which he apologizes and tries to make amends. He may appear begging for forgiveness, and his text might convey his panic and worry that he has made a mistake. In this situation, it is crucial to respond to him to reassure him and help him calm down. 6. He assumes you're busy. Assuming you didn't respond to a guy's message immediately for innocent reasons, you shouldn't worry too much. If you reply when you can, even if it's the next day, he probably won't misinterpret it, especially if you explain. If the guy is open-minded and mature enough, he understands that you have responsibilities you need to attend to. We all have other priorities in life, and if the guy feels secure in your relationship, he will be less likely to become paranoid if he doesn't hear back from you immediately. If it hasn't been too long since he messaged you, he might assume that you simply haven't seen the message yet or are occupied with other tasks, and that you will reply when you have time. 7. He tells himself you're just not in the mood. Sometimes, if a guy doesn't receive a prompt response to his messages, he might assume that the lack of reply is due to the woman's mood swings. He might consider you in a bad mood or upset with him, causing you to ignore his messages. While this may not always be the case, it is essential to communicate effectively and clarify the situation to avoid misunderstandings and foster a healthy relationship. 8. He thinks you are chatting with another guy. If you have been in regular communication and suddenly stop responding, he may assume you have another love interest, causing him to worry. This assumption may be a defense mechanism, as it is easier for him to attribute the issue to external factors, such as the involvement of another man, dating apps, or texting, rather than considering any personal shortcomings. 9. He concludes you are being hard to get. A common tactic of playing hard to get is to ignore or delay responding to text messages. This behavior may lead the other person to believe that you are intentionally trying to make them pursue you or that you are uninterested. If you abruptly stop responding during a conversation, the other person may assume you purposely left them wanting more. However, nowadays, with the prevalence of smartphones, playing hard to get for too long can come across as rude instead of cool and mysterious. 10. He wonders if he has said or done something that upset you. Even if he didn't do anything wrong, he might assume that he did, and as a result, he may reach out to you to show his continued interest. The longer you wait to respond, the more anxious and eager he may become to prove himself to you. Additionally, it can be difficult to convey humor and emotion through text messages, especially if you have never met in person. Therefore, there's a possibility of misunderstandings that can lead to confusion and anxiety on his part. He may even review his messages to identify offending statements that might have upset you. If you still want to see him and are not genuinely upset, you may have an awkward conversation explaining why you were not responding to his messages. Why do you ignore him? So, why are you ignoring this guy's messages? Perhaps you're occupied and don't want to respond, or you're upset with him over something he did. It's important to remember that avoiding a problem won't resolve it. It's better to confront the issue and attempt to discuss any discrepancies instead of putting up barriers. Misunderstandings can't be sustained in a relationship, but you can't evade them indefinitely. You must learn to communicate effectively and address any grievances. Don't permit your partner to ignore your messages since it's impolite and confusing for both of you. Please leave your comments below if you have anything to share with us. Thanks for watching our video.